Man, feels like every time I talk and do a review or recap with Smackdown, man, Smackdown, the last month, dude, Smackdown's been like must watch. Like you gotta watch it every week. Um, Bro, how do I say this? Um, First time Bray Wyatt has talked in over a year. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to describe what I mean. Not hard to describe. It's just the way Bray spoke and everything. We've never seen that side of Bray, and that was. Mm, I ain't gonna lie to you when he was talking about he lost some dear friends. Luke Harper, Brody being one of them. Man, like it just it. He brought in real life to this. Um, it just I don't know. Honestly, just makes you think, or just about life in general. And it really does, at least for me. Um, because I've had some stuff go on recently and all that with certain stuff. I mean, I ain't gonna talk about it, but I don't know. It just hits you like in the that spot of that's real life stuff and all that. Um, this side of Bray we never seen. This for me because it was emotional. I mean, no lie, it was emotional. Like actually listening to it, I was like, and watching it, it, I mean, it got me and everything. And why is my phone sliding, bro? Okay. Um, this is making me really mad. It was literally doing good and everything, but now it's not. Okay. Well, I've got it into place now, but I'm not going to say that was the best, but that was the most emotional Bray Wyatt we've seen. It was basically Wyndham. It was himself talking. And I'm thinking, okay, this is a different side. They're going to end it off like this. Nope. Bam. Triple H and Bray himself, because they are literally doing this storyline. I know he's invested. Triple H. I don't care what Triple H would say if someone asked him if he was not too part. He is 100% invested in this because he wouldn't have brought Bray back if that wasn't the case. So Bray's talking, and then, bam, we get on the screen and everything, and this is just creepy voice with the mask, And I will say this: a lot of people are already talking about it's Bo Dallas. I believe it is. Um, if you don't know, Bo Dallas is Bray Wyatt's brother, like real life brother, actually. Um, and he said, you know who you are, or something like that. So we're going to get probably two different side of Bray, I would say, and this time it's going to work out how it should. It's not going to be Vince McMahon's thing. It's going to be a Triple H thing. Trust me. They're not. He's not going to mess this up. Um. So they do that video, and it's like a short, probably 20 seconds or something, and it shows another woman's eye, and it did earlier on in the show, halfway through the show. So to me, the Wyatt Six, the Wyatt Six group and everything, it's going to come into play. I don't know who all of them going to be. Bo being one of them, and I'm never going to be that person that says I'm so certain, but I am certain Liv Morgan's going to be another one of them. The way she's acting, the Smile Extreme Rules, her still, even though she's tweeted on her account on Twitter, she's still got it blacked out a little bit. I think that tells me she's going to be in this Wyatt Six group eventually. So how do we even get there with the Wyatt Six group? I have no idea all the way. It's probably going to be the real life Bray with whoever's going to be behind the mask, which is probably going to be his brother Bo. Um, how they get there, layer by layer, I have no idea, but I'm excited for it. And the way they ended the show, they're going to have everyone that watched this week and everyone that watches it on demand, like on DVR, Hulu. If they, I don't know if they still got that Hulu deal, but whoever watches clips on YouTube, everything, Twitter, they're going to have them wanting to watch it next week that didn't watch it live. More viewership. They're going to just, if you want to intrigue your audience, you watch. If you watch it this week and they give you a cliffhanger or another good show to be like, you know what, I want to come back next week. A cliffhanger like that, you're definitely going to want to watch. It's just like watching, say if you're watching a TV show on TV that is like drama filled, and they give you like a 360 of who is like the bad guy or whatever in the plot. Say if it's a story, like just something like that. You're going to want to come back next week, big time, when they reveal who it is. This is semi like that with Bray. Um, I'm not going to say. I don't know. I think that's an Amber Alert. I don't. What is that? Wills. I don't know where that is. I don't think it's nowhere near me. Maybe a couple hours. I don't know. Um, so they're gonna have you coming back and forth, back on the show, and I don't know. He said he's gonna be Smackdown exclusive, but that doesn't mean they ain't gonna do hints on Raw with something with Wyatt. Just a little quick 10-second thing or something. Maybe. I don't know. I do not know. I appreciate whoever liked the stream and everything. Greatly appreciate it. But this, I've been rambling 10 minutes about Bray Wyatt. That's how they got me wanting to watch the next week's show already. They got me hooked. They're going to get more people hooked. And Triple H and Bray Wyatt know this is viewership. They're going to get viewership easily with this. Easily. No doubt in my mind. Excuse me. And this is just great stuff. You know, when Triple H took over, and I keep on saying this, but it's just the truth. I was like, okay, Triple H taking over. I know the product's going to be different. I don't know how much different or much better. I knew it was going to be different and better, but I didn't know to what degree. Bro, this is me growing up watching it. This is how I feel now. Triple H has legit turned me back into wanting to watch wrestling constantly. For 2 years, I did not. Not gonna lie. Now, look, most of that is to the pandemic. Show without a crowd, can't do that. And, I don't blame, they did their best, but this currently with Bray Wyatt is one of the best things I've seen in a while. Very much. This show is 2 hours long, but man, did it fly by though. It honestly flew by a lot. Jeez, man. I'm still just trying to think, like, the eye, that's gotta be Liv Morgan. I'm telling you, people saying either Liv or Alexa. It's not gonna be Eva Marie, guys. It's not gonna be Eva Marie. She doing that and everything on Twitter just to rile some people up. If Eva Marie is in Wyatt 6, Triple H is failing with something. But I guess I wouldn't put it past him, because that would be a different character and everything, and, you know. Appreciate it, Josh. Appreciate it. I really do. I saw the thing on Twitter and everything, so I greatly appreciate it. It's just, my love for wrestling has always been big, but now it's as big as it's probably ever been. So tonight's Smackdown was really good. Let me talk about the rest of the show. we're over 13 minutes in, and I haven't even talked about anything else than Bray. But, I mean, rightfully so, because he is the main attraction to that right now. So, this show flowed by really, really good, just like it has the last month. We get to start off the show. It looks like Killing Cross and I don't know if Scarlett was in the car with them, because I was actually door dashing my last order while watching this. I was actually going to get food and then heading home. So he was in a wreck, or they both was in a wreck, and it was from Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre comes and attacks him, basically just whoops his ass. Very good stuff there. And basically, he was supposed to be in this fatal 4-way. Drew attacked Killing Cross. Cross was supposed to be in the fatal 4-way. So Rey Mysterio comes over later on, and it's not going to be connected. I'm not going to go in order like anybody. Like, I'm just going to talk, and that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I've always done it. But later on, Rey just tells Triple H, hey man, I can't do it, blah, 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 my son. He acting like, I don't want to say it, but, just weak, man. But I do like that story. He's like, I'm not going to fight my son. So now, thank God, Rey Mysterio is away from Judgment Day. And later on, it was announced that he was moved to SmackDown because of that. So he wouldn't have to fight his son or deal with that anymore. So Rey is away from Judgment Day. Thank God. I didn't think he was ever going to get away from them. Because I didn't know how they were going to continue this storyline. You can't just keep on running with it. You can run with it for a good while, but eventually it's going to fizzle out. So they made the move. He's to SmackDown. So he actually replaced Keelan Cross because Cross was injured and everything from Drew McIntyre. That's how we started off the show. To the point, making Cross and Drew, that rivalry keep on going. So that will be, it just spiced up the rivalry big time. So then we have the New Day come out, and they're talking about their, their record with them being the tag team champions, blah, blah, blah days. And so the Usos are actually 30 days away from breaking their record. So that tells me we're going to get a New Day versus Usos match for the tag team titles. And I'd say it'll be close to those 30 days. And it'll probably be a hell of a match because the Usos and New Day, they have the best chemistry of two tag teams facing each other I've seen in a long, long time. I know they haven't faced off in a long time, but you remember those SmackDown Live matches, Hell in a Cell, those matches. So I expect them to have a really good match, but I do think the Usos are going to break the New Day's record. So to start off the show, we had Sami Zayn versus Kofi Kingston. Really, really good opening match. Sami Zayn, one of the best things in WWE right now. A lot of people, and including myself, have said who should take one of the titles off Roman is Cody Rhodes. I personally still think that. And I know they're not. I know they're going towards Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania. If The Rock gets cleared, I mean, if he actually does it, I should say not cleared, but actually does it. But I will say this. You know how great it would be if Sami Zayn was the one to dethrone Roman Reigns, especially with the storyline going on? I would not be up against that. Like, I would be fully making that happen. Will they do that? I don't know. But this was a really, really, really good match to start off SmackDown. And Sami Zayn won this with the help of Jey Uso. Now, before the match, Roman called and he basically got onto Jey for messing up Sami Zayn and not having him win on Monday night. So, continuation. Later on, they have Solo Sikoa, Sami, and Jey. And, Jey's like, hey, dude, I helped you win that match. Sami didn't see it. So, he's playing it off. He didn't see it. And Solo's like, I don't know. I was watching Sami. I didn't see you do that. So, it's just more adding to that storyline. So, they talk about Solo, you're going to be on your own. You're going to take that. And Sami said, I'm a 3-time Intercontinental Champion. Jesus. So, they go back and that gets done. So we have LA Knight with his re-debut match against Monsway. Oh, however the hell you say it. So I thought, he was going to come back as a baby face. Nah, this man grabbed the mic. He said, did you think I actually did this for y'all? No, I did this for me. And all you swamp people, whatever, they were in New Orleans tonight, very much South people, so a lot of swamps. And basically just crapped all over the crowd. So he's actually coming back to being a heel. Let me tell you why this is not a bad idea. He becomes heel. He gets the main roster crowd to hear him speak, which he is oh my God, great promo. And then he gets the crowd eventually to start saying, LA Knight. Yeah. And that's saying he is going to be one of the biggest baby faces when they finally turn him. So this is a great idea to have him heel and then turn him eventually. His turn is going to be really good. And Triple H is going to do that, when he gets it fully going and eventually switch over. We got Hit Row. First, I forget their tag team name. I'm terrible with names. But Selena, Santo Escobar, and his crew beat Hit Row tonight. And if I'm mistaken, with them coming back, Hit Row, this is their first loss on the main roster, I think, from coming back. I didn't mind it because this is a new group and they showcased them tonight. Really, really good stuff for what it's worth. Selena is fantastic, and she actually got involved this go around. So that makes me think B-Fab, they might do an angle where she's going to wrestle with Selena wrestling. Who knows? So we go to the Fatal 4-Way. Bro, I'm watching this, and the Fatal 4-Way is almost starting at 9:20, and I'm like, bro, we got the Fatal 4-Way and Bray Wyatt. That's only two things, and it was already 9:20. This show, I'm telling you, this show flown by so much, and it always does with 2 hours. But it felt like tonight I watched wrestling for like an hour, and that was it. But it was for 2 hours. This Fatal 4-Way was really, really good. So, what it set up here is Jey Uso, Sami Zayn coming out, hitting Sheamus. Here comes the Brutes, Rich and Butch, Pete Dunne. I always have to do that, Pete Dunne at the end, because that's who he is, Pete Dunne. And the Brutes and the Bloodline were literally just going at it. So this tells me we are getting Sheamus and Roman eventually down in the future. And I'll tell you why I like this. No, Sheamus is not going to beat Roman Reigns. But this does hold off Sheamus for Gunther later down the road. And it stretches the storyline with Gunther and Sheamus. And I don't know if they can do it till WrestleMania. I don't know about that. But I will say this. I hope that is the Intercontinental Championship match. Gunther and Sheamus at WrestleMania. If they can somehow stretch that out, that'd be fantastic. I don't know if they will. I hope they do, but I don't know. So it's Ray and Ricochet in there. And bro, Ray does this Looks like a reverse move, and he spikes. No, not this way, but this way, and spikes Ricochet, and he flips over and right onto the rope. 619, and then the frog splash for Eddie. 1, 2, 3. On his first night of SmackDown, he is the #1 contender. Rey Mysterio is for Gunther's Intercontinental Championship, and that's going to be a really good match. It's going to be, David and Goliath, but I mean, I like this because one, Sheamus, Gunther can be down the road. And I'm hoping WrestleMania, but I don't know if they're going to be able to stretch it that far. We shall see. I've already talked about Bray Wyatt. Not much more to say. That's what I said on the starting of the stream. But Bray, I'm so glad he is back. This is the first time I've talked about his return. Didn't do Extreme Rules review. I was actually over at a friend's house watching it, and then I stayed over there late doing other stuff. But it was, you knew it was Bray, but until he got the mask off and everything, that's when you knew it was Bray, if that makes sense. I mean, I knew it was Bray because he had the short sleeves and that tattoo right there. I knew that was Bray when I was like, yep. I said, yep, that's Bray. And me and him, we still popped like we were dummies not knowing who it was. We knew it was Bray Wyatt. But I'm glad Bray's back. He's still probably trying to get in wrestling shape. That's why they're going to extend this, him and that different persona, which I believe is Bo Dallas, his brother, on there trying to say, you know what you are. And you'll see that soon. If you're new to the channel, hit that red subscribe button. I really do appreciate it if you do. Hit this like button if you're watching live or watching on demand when it gets uploaded officially after the stream gets done. I really do appreciate it. It's great to have Bray Wyatt back, and I cannot wait until next Friday. Actually, next Saturday is my birthday, so that will be. I don't think I'll be doing much because we've got a problem here at the house that we got fixed, and it's going to be a lot of. That's the one thing I really didn't want to say, but it is what it is. But it's great. It's great to have Bray back and another great SmackDown. If you guys are on Twitter, my Twitter is @TylerKellerShow. So minus the of my YouTube and Tyler Keller Show on Twitter. Message me. I think my DMs are open even if I don't follow you. If I don't follow you, just hit my DMs up. Look, there was one point when I was on Twitter, I would not follow anyone. I thought I was hot stuff and all that, and I just haven't got to following people back because some accounts don't even tweet anymore that follow me, so I got dead followers and all that. So follow me there and just let me know you're from YouTube or whatever, so from watching it. Okay, so I'm gonna get off here. Almost 30 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy this. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night, and